shaƙe gudanar ruwa a kogin Benue. Masunta na fama da raguwar kamun kifaye a kogin.
Su kifaye ɗin a yanzu ba a gani su kamar daɗin. Yanzu ba a gani su. Sai ɗaya ake samu amma ba kamar da ba.
Raguwar kamun kifi da ke fuskantar masuntan abu ne da ya biyo bayan ɗabi'u na rashin tattalin albarkatu wadda ya ɗauki shekaru da dama yana faruwa.
Hello and welcome to our program Ladies Moment with Farida Haq. You know how we do it in this program. We tend to celebrate the strength, the resilience, weaknesses of our dearest ladies, and also we talk about the culture, education, empowerment, and a lot more. And in this program, as we said, we talk about everything and anything concerning ladies, girls, women in and around the world. And before we go deep into business today, we're talking about the thriving of a student, I say thriving of the side hustles of a student, and also looking at the effect, the advantages of this topic. But before we dive into business, let's take a very short break. When we return, we'll continue from here. To stay with us.
Banda yashi da zaizayar ƙasa ya jibge, wadda a cikin shekarun nan ke barazanar shaƙe gudanar ruwa a kogin Benue. Masunta na fama da raguwar kamun kifaye a kogin.
Su kifaye ɗin a yanzu ba a gani su kamar daɗin.
Welcome back from that short break. If you're just joining us, this is Ladies Moment on Husky TV, and I am your host today, Farida Haq. Before we went on a break, we will be discussing on our topic, thriving as a student with a side hustle. And I'm not doing this alone. I have a beautiful guest with me, and she will introduce herself. Please.
My name is Zainab Usman Sharif. I was born and raised in Jalingo, studying mass communication in Taraba State University. So my side hustle is I am a home baker. I bake treats, cakes, snacks, and other gifts packages.
Wow, like all the bakings. You do all the bakings?
Yes, sure.
Okay. When did you realize you could balance both school and earning income at the same time? You know, sometimes we ladies, we feel that in a moment of time, we have to pursue one thing at a time. It's either your education or your business. But we just realized that at the end of the day, the both can still coexist, and at last you're going to succeed. So how do you tend to manage that?
Okay, I realized that I can mix both school and business. When I was in SS2, I just have passion for baking. I like baking and cooking.
Okay.
And my sister went for baking classes. She graduated from that school. So when she came back, she was like getting the orders. I used to see the way she used to bake, make the snacks. So I was like, I want to do it too. She said I can't because I used to go to school by 7:30. We used to go to school by that time.
That was in secondary school?
Yes, SS2.
Okay.
And we used to close school by 2 to 3. I can just say 3.
Okay.
So she said I cannot do it. I said I'll try. I'll give it a try. So I started making spring rolls. I'll make the spring rolls in the night. I'll freeze it inside our freezer. In the morning, then I'll now fry the spring rolls and take it to school.
Okay.
Just maybe 10 pieces or 15. Then after school, I got admission into Taraba State University. Then I was like, hi, maybe I cannot miss university with business because that was in secondary school.
Yes.
So I said maybe I can do it or I cannot do it. Then my mom said that maybe I can do it. I should give it a try.
Wow, your mom.
Yes.
This shows you that the woman also understands that you can balance this.
Yes, she said that I can do it. I said no, it's stressing. It's very stressing because in a day we might have like 2 to 3 lectures.
Wow. Yes.
And there is no time. Maybe I'll go to school by 7. The last class might be from 4 to 6. So she said that I can. She said that I can do it. Meanwhile, I said I cannot do it because it's so stressing. So one day I got an order, 100 level. I got an order for cake, that regular cake, birthday cake.
Yes.
So she said that if I'll make it, then I have to cancel one class.
Okay.
I said no, I don't have to cancel one class. I'll just send my brother to buy all the ingredients needed for me. Then if I return from school, then I can now bake the cake and also decorate it in the morning. So she said, okay, no problem. She asked my brother to go and buy the ingredients for me, and he brought it back. When I'm back from school, I baked the cake, and I even decorated the cake that same night before the morning. So I delivered the cake to me in the morning. I went to school by that time.
Wow. But let's go back a little bit. Who taught you how to bake? Did you get it in a training, or because your sister was once a baker or she's a baker, did she tend to teach you, or you were enrolled in a training center or stuff like that?
Because she used to do it, and
So
I used to help her.
Oh, you used to help her?
I used to help her a lot.
Okay.
And after she's done with the class, she said that she cannot do it again.
Okay.
Because it's so stressing. She used to sleep late, 11, 12 midnight. So she said she cannot do it. And I said, me, I have passion. I have
that passion.
I have passion for it.
Yes.
I'm going to do it. I'll now go and download videos on YouTube.
Wow.
And my mom will give me some money to like go and buy some ingredients, like the items needed for that thing. I used to use her phone to download the videos on YouTube. So she said that I should go and buy the ingredients that I need. She'll give me her ATM card. I'll go to ABK sometimes. It's close by. So I'll just go and buy it and give the recipe a try. If it works, fine, I'll keep using it. But if I'm going to change the video. I'm going to look for another video to try. That's how I keep repeating same thing.
Okay, so literally there was passion, and also you had much encouragement from your mom.
Yes, and
because
my sister.
and your sister, because I realized that the people that actually stood firm for you, when you realized that this is your passion, and they encouraged you to do same thing. Because she said she can't do it anymore, but you felt, okay, since I have the passion, I want to do it. It shows that when you say you can do something, no walls can stand between you or in front of you to tell you that you can't do it. And that's how you proceeded. And most interesting part of your story is that you said you actually learned it from YouTube.
Yes.
Because you saw her doing it physically, maybe you help her out with some stuff and maybe some ingredient goods. Then, because you have the passion to do it, then you had to go back to your YouTube and check and download videos and see how it works out for you.
Yes.
That's actually a good one. Then, what inspired you to start a side hustle while still in school? What was the inspiration behind that?
Okay, I'm actually a type that don't like begging for money from anybody.
Wow.
Even my mom, I don't like calling, mommy, give me this money to buy this, give me this. And I just don't like it naturally. I hate it. So I said, me, I cannot continue to keep begging for money from my mom. Since secondary school, I have to gather my breakfast money sometimes to get what I want. So I said, if I start making this thing, I will gain something from it. So I started because I don't want to be begging for money from anybody.
So literally, you want to be independent.
Sure.
You want to be dependent on yourself. You don't want to rely on anybody. You want to be dependent on yourself. Not even, sometimes, we ladies, most of the times, we tend to maybe, relationship. You want to maybe date because of money, or aside your parent, always, mommy, I want this, mommy, I want that. But they will tell us that whatever you want, you should come and ask us. But sometimes then, as you said, you actually don't want to beg. If you don't even beg from your mom, then what will inspire you to beg from someone else aside your parent? So being dependent on yourself, or being independent on anybody, that's what inspired you to start your side hustle.
Sure.
Okay, that's a good one actually. Then moving forward here, what mindset shift did you have to make to believe you could do both and still strive? Both the school and your business. What mindset, what was that mindset that you felt, okay, I can do this? What gave you that courage to know that you can do that?
Okay. I do believe that if I start, I will surely succeed.
Wow.
No matter how small I started, I know one day I'm going to succeed. Yes, because I started with just maybe 10 to 15 spring rolls, and now I can make 100 and even get a lot of orders in a day. So I believe that no matter how small I started, I'm going to succeed. That's what inspired me, and that's the mindset that I have.
That you will do it, no matter how little the money
no matter
is.
the stress,
You believed in yourself that you will do it. That means you didn't even need anybody to tell you that, okay, Zainab, can you do this? I want you to do this. Within your mind, you felt like, okay, I will do this. I want to become a chef one day. I'm a baker one day, so I want to be a baker one day. So I have to believe myself that I can actually do that. That mindset was what encouraged that mindset for you to be a baker like that. Okay, let's move forward then. For students who feel overwhelmed already, what will you say to encourage them?
They should never give up. The stress, all the struggles, and whatsoever challenges that one will face while doing that, like hustle, they should never give up, because there will be a day they will like first back and see that yes,
You've made it.
I've made it. The struggles, the stress, and whatsoever. So I encourage my fellow ladies to never give up in what you like and what you wish to get.
Okay.
And fulfill your dream.
Like they shouldn't give up on that, because you started. Imagine you started since you were little, because SS2, and you were a child. I would say you're a grown-up lady as of that time. But that courage you had, does it show you that? Does it mean or not that families can support business? Because with your story, you said your mom stood there for you, your sister stood there for you. Does it mean that people close to you or your family members can tend to enhance your business?
Sure, family and friends. They are my number one supporters, because without them, I will not make it. I'm not going to make it in life.
Okay.
My sister used to support me. My younger sister, she used to help me. If I have a lot of orders, she have to wait for me until I'm done. Even if it is 1 a.m. in the night, she will still wait for me. And my friends, if I make cake, if I post it on my status, they will share that post.
Okay.
On TikTok, they are going to follow me. They used to follow me. They share my profile for other people to follow me. So if I make a post, they will like the post, comment, and also sometimes they add it to their favorites.
Wow.
And that's one of the most important thing, and I really like the support.
The support. Okay, you gain much support from your family and friends. So how do you deal with haters? Because you know those people that are going to tell you that Zainab, you cannot do it. How do you tend to deal with those people?
I have none.
You have none?
Yes.
No one has ever told you that Zainab, you cannot do this?
No.
Wow, you never faced that. That's really a good one.
They did not say it out.
They didn't say it out.
Yes.
But you know, with the way, because maybe there's friends that you tend to share them for them your videos, then they just stay mute.
Okay.
They don't tend to support you. Or you know, there's still friends that you, for example, when you said you bake cake, right?
Yes.
Then you realize that she will refer someone else aside you.
Yes.
Do that happen to you?
No, my cycle, they are very supportive.
You have a supportive cycle.
Sure. They are very supportive. Like, I don't know how to describe how supportive they are.
Wow.
Because they are the ones that used to refer me to a lot of people. Most of the people that I made cake for, they are from my friends and family.
So this actually shows us the kind of cycle we keep. Actually, it will either promote you or demote you.
Sure.
So in what you're saying here is that your cycle actually promoted your business and your well-being.
Yes,
Okay, and vice versa. Okay, how do you manage your time between classes, assignment, and your hustle?
It's actually very tough because in a day we might have like 2 to 3 lectures, like I said earlier, and I have like orders to make. And maybe the class, the time is different. Like I have 1 in the morning, 2 in the evening.
Yes.
So the only time that I have is only from maybe 7 to 10.
Yes.
And I might have assignments too. I have to make it. So the time is very tough. Sometimes I used to skip 1 or 2 classes because like if I understand the class much, I can just say, let me just skip
There's
this
no
class.
need for going.
Since there is no attendance in most cases. If
Wow.
there is no attendance, I'm not going for that 1 class. I'll skip and make the cakes.
So actually, sacrifice. There was a big sacrifice. Like you did each one the time. If it's hustle, because you know we're in a very competitive world. Because you will see that everybody now wants to be a baker. Everybody wants to be a chef, for instance. Then the competition is much. Do you plan to maybe to further, maybe you enroll yourself more, or you need more classes, or you're
Yes.
contented with the way you are, or you plan to further on?
I want to like further my baking experience. Maybe go for an upgrade class to
Yes.
upgrade the level of my works. Yeah, so to promote my work for me.
Okay, you want there's upgrade. There's plans for
Yes.
upgrade.
Yes.
Okay, let's. Sorry, I didn't actually ask this question behind. Like, you know, as there are some business that do need capital to start up a business, no matter how small it is. Did you actually get capital, or were you given capital, or how did you get your capital before starting your business?
Okay, my sister bought everything for me, like
Wow.
the main things required. She bought it for me, like pans, measuring cups, all the small things that are
You
required.
needed.
Yes, for one to start baking.
Mm.
She bought it for me, mixer and everything. She bought everything for me, and my mom too. They bought it for me together.
Okay. Then,
So, but if one will start baking,
mm,
they must have like a huge capital.
huge capital.
For now,
For
because back then things were very cheap,
Cheap.
but now it's very expensive. They need huge capital.
Huge
to start.
capital to start.
Yes.
For you didn't actually, your family actually gave you everything, even though you said your sister was the one that started
Yes.
the whole baking stuff. Then you developed that passion for it, and eventually maybe some of our product or some of our items that was being used, she now gave it to you or supported you in that, and other ones for you. So literally, you didn't actually get anything. Your family,
Yes,
your
they
sister
did everything
did everything for you.
Yes.
This show you how supportive. When you have a supportive family, this tells you that everything will come at ease for you. Because some of us ladies that we want to start up something, but getting the capital, the
It's
support,
very hard.
it is very, very hard.
Unless
The-
you have somebody that
will stand up for you.
Yes.
But at least we said we need a little ladder for us to grow up. Because as we
Even
said,
if there is no money, if there is support.
Support.
Yes, that's the most important thing in business.
okay,
Even if you don't have capital, but your family keeps saying
Support.
that you can do it,
Yes,
you
you
can do it,
can
and you
do
also
it.
believe that you can do it, then that's one of the things that you need the most
wow.
before starting a business.
Okay, let's move forward then. Have you ever felt close to burnout, and how did you handle it?
That was like close to exams.
Okay.
I have 20 plus cake to make.
20 plus?
Yes, regular cake for graduation in our school.
Wow.
And I wanted to make the cakes, but I have exams and the courses were very tough. And I don't know how to handle that. So one of my friends that she does not have exams that time.
Yeah.
So I said that we can just do 50-50. I'll take this, you take this. And my sister will bake the cake for me. After my exams, if I come back from school, then I'll now decorate the cake
Yes.
and keep it inside freezer. That's how I,
You narrowly escaped.
yes.
Because actually, without your sisters of that time, you could have just
My
picked up younger sister.
No, my younger
So that means that, I mean, all your family, you guys are going to be bakers. So actually, your sister helped you in that aspect. That
She used to bake it for me and freeze it. If I'm back from school, I'll now decorate the cake and deliver it. Or sometimes my younger brother used to deliver the cakes for me.
So for you, you have all your officers at home.
Yes.
Because you have someone that can help you. You have a delivery guy. You have a supportive. You have when maybe you need money and maybe you're short of money. Then your mom tends to give you all.
Yes, she used to.
Does she borrow you money? Because
Yes,
no,
sometimes.
since you are a businesswoman, she believes that you have that money. Then let me just borrow her. When you get, you pay me back.
But
Oh.
sometimes she don't used to collect it. If I give it back to her, she'll say that she just keeps the money.
This is actually mother's love for us, because every mother would want to see her child succeed, because in today's world, no parent would want her child to be set back. There's this inquiry we keep giving parents out there that allow your child to grow. This is the basis of education also. Because you were in school, then you started. Had it been you were not in school, or had it been you lacked that potentials in you, I don't think you're going to strive this hard to where you are today. Okay, what does a productive day look like for you as a student entrepreneur? A productive day.
Morning class. Just morning class, 7 to 10 or 7 to 12.
Yes.
That's all. Then I'll come back home and bake. and
So
do
you-
my assignments and
Mm.
sleep early.
So how do you tend to do you freak out maybe when you're in a production period of your business, then they tells you, hello Zainab, I think we are going to test in 1 hour. How do you tend to cope with that too?
As I
Has that
said-
ever happened to you?
Yes, it does. As I said earlier, I have supportive cycle.
Mm.
No matter what will happen in school, if I'm not in school,
They will do it for you.
yes, even test something.
Plus test.
Yes,
I just hope your lecturers are not watching this because they're going to catch you.
they used to do tests for me like twice. I was speaking at home day. Then one of my friend called me that we will be having tests in the next 30 minutes. And from my area to school is even 30 minutes, and I cannot make it. Then she said that she will help me write the test for me. She will write the test for me.
Wow. So I just hope and I pray that your lecturer is not actually watching this because he'll come and ask, or she'll come and ask you, what course did they actually write for you? But you know, it tells us how supportive, having a very supportive partner in our life will show you, like, will determine who you really are.
Yes.
If you're a progressive type, it will be okay, who are psycho? So when is psycho not a name? So what they get carried us. But did actually peer group, did your friends or your cycle became you said they're your support, right?
Yes.
Good. In which ways you said they help you write tests, but what is that important thing that a friend has ever done for you in this business that you'll never forget? That one thing that your friend like helped you with, maybe solved your problem in terms of your need. Can you remember that?
Yes, there are many.
Tell me a few, two or more.
One of my friend,
Mm.
like I told her that I want to start content creating,
Okay.
and she was like, I can do it. I said, stop. My phone is not clear. The camera is not clear. She was like, no, my camera is clear and I can do it.
Yes.
I said, okay, so let's share idea,
Okay.
because she also wants to be a content creator.
Okay.
So we shared ideas with her, and it worked for me also.
Wow.
And I'll never forget that.
You never forget how supportive
Yes.
she was in trying to, there are friends that maybe I want to be a content creator. Let's say she has the idea to tell you, or she has to share it, but she'll just keep it to herself because
yes.
there's a father came out it's not a feeling but she couldn't know that she shared it today. Look at how you're giving a testimony of her, even though you didn't tell us her name, so you can actually feel proud and do more for you someday.
Her name is Raila.
Wow, that's nice. Okay, what has been your biggest challenge juggling school and your side hustle? Your biggest challenge?
Time and energy.
Yeah.
There is no time, and going to school and going back to make cake is very stressful.
Yes.
My body will just be paining me anyhow, and managing the time is very hard.
It's very hard.
Yes.
There's time for yourself, time for school, your business,
And for family.
So how do you manage that? Because as you said, it's stressful. When after having a hectic day, you just go back and fall to bed. Maybe after having a hectic day, maybe you're supposed to go out with friends, then you had a very hectic in the morning, you went to class 6 to 7 or 7 to 4, then you baked your cake, there's delivery and stuff like that. Have you ever missed a wedding or an important occasion in your life because of your business hustle?
Yes, I missed my sister's walima.
Tell me about it.
That day I collected an order. I don't know that same day is the same day
With the walima.
Yes, I don't know. Then a day after, the client called me that I'll be coming to collect my cake at 4 p.m. I said 4.
Okay.
He said yes, and the others were like, I'll make samosas, spring rolls, meat pie, and a regular cake.
Yes.
And my family will go for the wedding. They will leave me at home because they are not going to miss our sister's wedding.
Okay.
Then I was like, I told the client that I cannot do it. He said no, because I've already promised him that I'll make it for him.
Okay.
And now I'm saying
And
that
all
I cannot
hopes
make
are
it.
on you.
Yes. And he said that it's for, get together or what, I don't know. I said, so I have to miss this wedding. And it was my sister's wedding. No matter how hard I tried to make it before time,
Yes.
I couldn't make it that time. So I regretted collecting that order.
But actually, as you said, your business comes with a lot of sacrifice because there are things that you tend to miss. You've missed class, you've missed maybe tests, and and you've actually miss maybe your sister's birthday or important occasion in your life. But this shows you that there is no work that doesn't come with sacrifice. You tend to sacrifice, but thank God it's very good. You've actually, maybe she's a sister, she understood, because this is, we're in the hustle world. Every day, maybe it's not hard for her to keep hearing.
The moment that she did not see me in the wedding, she was like, I was making cake, right? I said yes.
She understood. She understood that. Okay, our dearest viewer, let's take a very short break. When we return, we will continue from this interesting conversation with Zainab Sharif. Do stay with us, please.
Yanzu ba a gane su. Sai ɗaya ake samu amma ba kamar da ba.
Raguwar kamun kifi da ke fuskantar masuntan abu ne da ya biyo bayan ɗabi'u na rashin tattalin albarkatu wadda ya ɗauki shekaru da dama yana faruwa. Alal misali, akan sami masu kama kifi da guba. Shi wannan kamun kifi da guba kan kashe ‘ya'ya, manyan kifi, ya kuma lalata ƙwai da suka nasa. Bugu da ƙari, yakan kuma kashe ainihin ‘ya'yan halittu da kifayen ke rayuwa a kai. Akwai kuma rashin tsayayyen hukuma da zai sa ido bisa yadda za a rinka cin moriyar albarkatun ruwa. Ita dai wannan hukuma za ta ƙayyade girman ramin raga ko birgi ta kuma zaɓi wuraren da za a yi kamun kifi. Sabili da wasu lokuta, akwai jinsin kifaye da ke nasa ƙwansu a gurabe keɓaɓɓu wadda aka riga aka sani. Saboda haka, idan har an gano watannin da suke nasa ƙwai, sai a hana kamun kifi cikin wannan gurbin. Duk da waɗannan barazana da ke fuskantar kogin Benue, akwai wani tsohuwar raya albarkatu da ke taimakon kogin na Benue. Gandun dajin Gashaka Gumti, gandun daji da ya fi girma a Afirka ta Yamma. Banda yalwatar dabbobi irin su makurna, mazo, boka, kwantarafi, bakane, dabganya, da zuriyar birrai iri daban-daban. Wannan gandun daji tana da koguna daban-daban da ke da wadatar albarkatun ruwa. Waɗannan koguna su ne kogin Gashaka, kogin Kam, Ingiti da kuma kogin Ngamgam. Kusan ƙarshen kowace shekara akwai abin da ke faruwa cikin ɗaya daga cikin waɗannan kogunan, wato kogin Kam. A wannan kogi, kifaye kan hauro daga Benue su nasa ƙwai a cikinta. Bayan sun ƙyanƙyashe, sai su ɗauki al'adarsu ta gado. Sukan ɗauki tsawon makonni suna ƙaura zuwa mashekararsu kamar yadda kakanninsu suka yi. A wannan mashekara nasu, inda ruwan ba shi da igiya da kuma yawan gudu, suke zama har su girma. Bayan sun girma, cikowan damina sai ta kwaso galibinsu ta wadata kogin Benue da manyan kifi. Ta haka, ƙara yanayi ta wurin kafa gandun dazuzzuka ke agaza wa rayuwar bil'adam na yau da kullum. Banda yashi da zaizayar ƙasa ya jibge, wadda a cikin shekarun nan ke barazanar shaƙe gudanar ruwa a kogin Benue. Masunta na fama da raguwar kamun kifaye a kogin.
Su kifaye ɗin a yanzu ba a gani su kamar daɗin. Yanzu ba a gani su. Sai ɗaya ake samu amma ba kamar da ba.
Raguwar kamun kifi da ke fuskantar masuntan abu ne da ya biyo bayan ɗabi'u na rashin tattalin albarkatu wadda ya ɗauki shekaru da dama yana faruwa. Alal misali, akan sami masu kama kifi da guba. Shi wannan kamun kifi da guba kan kashe ‘ya'ya, manyan kifi, ya kuma lalata ƙwai da suka nasa. Bugu da ƙari, yakan kuma kashe ainihin 'ya'yan halittu da kifayen ke rayuwa a kai. Akwai kuma rashin tsayayyen hukuma da zai sa ido bisa yadda za a rinka cin moriyar albarkatun ruwa. Ita dai wannan hukuma za ta ƙayyade girman ramin raga ko birgi ta kuma zaɓi wuraren da za a yi kamun kifi. Sabili da wasu lokuta, akwai jinsin kifaye da ke nasa ƙwansu a gurabe keɓaɓɓu wadda aka riga aka sani. Saboda haka, idan har an gano watannin da suke nasa ƙwai, sai a hana kamun kifi cikin wannan gurbin. Duk da waɗannan barazana da ke fuskantar kogin Benue, akwai wani wurin raya albarkatu da ke taimakon kogin na Benue. Gandun dajin Gashaka Gumti, gandun daji da ya fi girma a Afirka ta Yamma. Banda yalwatar dabbobi irin su makurna, mazo, boka, kwantarafi, bakane.
Welcome back from that short break. If you're just joining us, this is Ladies Moment from Husky TV, and I'm your host, Farida Haq. Before we went on a break, we were talking about a topic, thriving as a student with side hustle, and I had this beautiful conversation. I'm having this beautiful conversation with Zainab Sharif, where she has been telling us a lot, how supportive her family has been to her, how supportive her cycle of friends have been to her. We're going to continue this conversation as we will dive deeper into this conversation. Okay, Madam Zainab, okay, have you ever failed or make a costly mistake? What did it teach you in your business?
The mistake that I made is skipping one particular test. The course was very hard, so also the lecturer.
Okay.
So my friends were calling me, they kept calling me that time that we'll be having tests. I said I can't come because it's too late. I did not even dress up, I did not iron my uniform. And the time that will take me to school is almost 30 minutes.
Yes.
So I don't know how to figure it out. So I just decided to I'll just stay at home.
Wow.
And one funny thing is that after the test, the man just he left the script inside the hall because they messed up that time.
Okay,
and I was very happy.
It actually was at your favor then.
Yes, because the lecturer was.
Okay. In terms of academic, then let's talk in terms of your business. Maybe in an order or in a cake, you are actually baking a cake. Then you're supposed in mixing your cake or your meat pie or your spring rolls. Have you ever missed anything? Because most of the times there are some little mistakes that comes with this. Maybe you're supposed to put maybe 2 cups of flour or 2 cups of this thing, then you add. How did you do that? And was it in a very serious demand when that happened or what?
Back then, almost every order I used to make mistakes.
Wow.
Sometimes I used to cry. I'll cry. I'll say that I'm not going to collect any order
again.
That's all for me. There was a time I went to the market to buy some ingredients. So the money that I collected for the order was not even enough. So I bought this one baking powder like that. They used to put it inside leather. Back then it was 15 naira.
Yes.
And the whole container is 400. I said, if I buy this one for 15 naira, I'll be left with 350.
Okay.
But if I buy that container, it's 400. It's better I buy this one, 15 naira.
Okay.
I bought the 15 naira, not knowing that it's not going to work for me.
Oh my God.
I baked this cake. I baked 1 layer, and the cake was very tough. It was very hard. I said maybe it's from the baking powder, and it's already getting late that time.
Yes.
I don't know what to. I started crying. I don't know how to solve the issue.
Of course.
I went to a shop nearby. They said that they don't have baking powder. I asked my neighbors. They said they don't have baking powder. I went to AUK. That same baking powder that I refused to buy at the market, 400.
And you went and bought it?
I bought it 800.
You see?
My son was like, Baking Biso Banzawa.
You see?
I made mistake back then almost every day,
single
and every
time.
day I used to cry.
And every day you learn more.
Yes.
Because I know next time you're not going to
I'm not going to repeat my mistake.
repeat that mistake again. That's one thing
Yes.
about life. We should keep moving forward. We tend to make mistake every single time, but the most interesting part of it is that we don't tend to repeat that same mistake. Because you did this and your cake was so hard. Tomorrow will you still go and buy the
I'm
same
not
thing?
going
You
to
wouldn't
buy
do it
that
because you know
same
what you went
thing.
through
Yes.
during that time. Okay, how do you deal with pressure from family or peers who may not understand your hustle? How do you deal with it?
Maybe I'll just show them my works and explain to them how I used to make it briefly and tell them that I used to make money with this hustle.
Okay.
Maybe they are like seeing the hustle is not something that I'm supposed to do. Maybe I'll just go to school. After school I'm going to get work or something like that. Because some people don't like business.
Yes.
They don't like it.
They need a white collar job.
Yes, just wait. After your school, you're going to get
a job.
And I'm like, no, I have to start making my money now.
Yeah, I know there's
Just
this
explain
pressure.
it to them.
There's this pressure from your partner. I don't know if you're in a relationship that he'll be like, okay, because the way you're telling me right now is your school, your business, it's much hectic for you. So how do you tend to find time? When I say for yourself, for you and your partner, maybe he tends to come around, you guys should go out. Do you complain more on this? Because maybe he understands you as your family does, or what?
I'm not in that like
Wow! Okay, let's skip past the next question because it has to do with your partner since you're in a relationship. And like how make you made it legally. Okay, what kind of side hustle do you think are best for female students today?
Nowadays there are a lot of business,
Yes.
like selling aesthetic items, all these skincare products.
Yes.
Because it's not something that is very hard. You just buy it and maybe your classmates will buy it. It's just something that you can hold it with your hands. And also social media management too.
Okay.
And baking. I can also say baking because I'm into it. And other things, there are a lot of things.
And
making nails,
and
hairdressing, all of this.
you know they can actually do that for women. They can actually do that businesses, but the effectiveness. Because if you should do an effective product tomorrow, another is going to come. So how do ladies have to deal with maybe they're not being effective in a particular thing? For instance, you said skincare. Because maybe it is okay. Zainab said we can go and start maybe doing a skincare business.
Yes.
She just go and start doing anyhow. Then she said, okay. Zainab said she said I can do it now. What will you tell them on that aspect? What should they do in order for them to progress in that aspect?
They have to make research first.
Okay.
They will ask other people that are into the business, make some research online, and also get a reliable vendor that will supply the items
For
to
them.
you. Yes.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
it.
Do you feel your hustle has helped or improved your academic life in any way?
Yes, I can say time management.
Okay.
My hustle helped me to like manage time effectively.
Okay.
Sometimes, almost all the times, because
also-
I used to figure out when to do this, when not to do this, just to manage my time and make all the things that I need to do in that same day effective.
Okay, and aside that, maybe financially, has it improved? Has it helped you? How did it help you? How did it help you with your own hustle? How did it help you improve in your academic life?
I used to gain money from my business.
Good.
So, number one is that if there is any material in school that they said I should buy, or any other things required in school, sometimes I don't have to call my parents.
You do it yourself.
Yes, I'll just pay the money at that same time, or contribution for either 1 or 2 production. So I'll just pay the money myself because I have the money. Had it been I don't have the money and
Then
I'm
you're
not
going
into
to run.
I'm not into business. I cannot get the money. I have to call them. Small thing, I'll call them. Small thing, I'll call them. But since I have money, I can just figure out everything.
Anything yourself. So this your hustle have actually helped you financially financially well. I would say for the person, because since you said you don't even need to call your parent on any little thing. Maybe you saw earring in the market, you need to buy it. You saw anything you want to, you just sort yourself out with your business money. This actually, it shows you how dependent you can be. Even if today you are married, you will tend to balance your marriage, your business, your family. Let's say you want to continue your master's education, your master's and stuff like that. Okay, that's a good one. Then what should a student consider before starting a side hustle? Because you won't just jump into a side hustle because I saw this person doing a side hustle, I saw this one into skincare, I saw this one into tailoring. What should a student consider before doing that?
Number one is that they should consider their cycle. Like, if I start selling skincare items, will my friends patronize me? Will they buy it from me? And also, they have to know that there is a lot of challenges. If they can overcome the challenges, that means they can do it. But if they think that maybe it's so stressing that I cannot overcome the challenges, it's better they maybe give it a try or just keep it aside, because it's very stressful.
It's very stressful. And there are others that actually have the good cycle, but they are not financially buoyant to start up a business, because she have the passion for that, and maybe her families are not supportive for her to start that business. And her cycle too are supportive though, but they don't have that they don't have that capital to give her. How should they do? Like, what should they do? Should they sit behind and wait till God help them out, or should they run to someone to ask for capital? Or there's this minute that you business will tend to do. Okay, give me 10,000. 10,000 is going to make your cake and everything. Is it for a start? Must she put her gain? Should she be thinking of gains? Okay, if I should bake a cake of 10,000, I think my gain should be 55,000. That means all in all, I need 15,000 enough to make a cake plus her gain. Does that mean that in the start, she shouldn't be thinking about, okay, what am I going to gain in this production I'm making today? To actually gain a side business before she grows, or what do you think?
Like for baking, you're not just going to say I'm going to start baking. Meanwhile, you don't have all the necessary materials required. So maybe you could just go for making snacks like puff-puff. Just start small. At least from that puff-puff, in a day you're going to make like 2,000 or 3. Then you now be saving until you make that money to buy some necessary materials, some necessary items for the baking stuffs. Then for this cake, like if you're a beginner, I'm also a beginner though.
Also beginner taking hundreds of order.
Yes.
I can see your client trust you that much.
Sure. So when I started, I don't used to consider the gain. My problem is that people should know me. That's my main problem. I'm not worried about the gain. Sometimes I'll just calculate, maybe this cake will cost me 10k, but some items will remain like flour, sugar and butter. I'm like, let me just collect the order. At least you refer me to other people's.
Yes.
That's one of the main
your mindset first.
Yes.
You want to get the audience before one day you're going to name, is it Zainab's? What is the name? Z's Pastries. Before you know it, then it has become one of the biggest selling.
That's the strategy I use. I don't used to like consider about the gain.
Okay. What? How do you manage the income you earn as a student? Because for you now, you won't say you're actually a beginner because you have a lot of clients. Sometimes you have a lot of orders going on, and it gets to a point that you want to start saving a little bit. But you are in school. How do you tend to manage that? Maybe they gave you've gotten at the end of the day, you got like 20,000 at the end of the day. Then school demand. Okay, how do you tend to manage that income?
Well, my mom said that I should go for monthly contribution, and it's a must for me. She said that I must enter that contribution in order to save money. And I also have that container, like Asusu. I used to put my money every day. I used to put 1,000. But if I get an order, I'll just put maybe 3k, 4k. If I get a lot of orders that day, the money that I'll put inside is different. But on a regular day, even if it's from my money, I have to keep 1,000 inside. so as to save money. I'm not going to like be spending money for no reason.
Yes, that is a good strategy. Because as money is entering, you will start thinking, okay, I need this, I want to buy this, I want to get this, let's hang out with friends. Okay, dam ana son ƙara takalmi guda ɗaya, dam ana son lip glow na ya ƙare, dam ana son siya gelin nan. Then you have to be financially disciplined in order for you to grow. Okay, that's nice. Then, what financial mistakes should student hustlers avoid? What financial?
Is spending on unnecessary items. Like some people just go for hangout. They'll hang out with their friends. Meanwhile, they have a lot of problems they are facing right away at that moment. They don't have money to buy material handout for their own benefit, but they'll go and hang out with their friends because they just want to impress. They want to impress their friends because, like, let me show them I have money. Let's go out, bills on me.
You're a businesswoman now.
Yes.
Even if your business hasn't grown, but you feel like you're a businesswoman.
Just save, even if it is little in a day, just save. At least you're going to get something.
Like the strategy you just said, even if you're going to buy a saver, maybe you're putting on 1,000 naira each day, 500 naira each day. It depends on what you earned that day or monthly. It's a very good strategy that I want to taught you. So, and looking at the financial aspect to avoid as a student, there's sometimes that things are going to be so tight that you need to do this. And when you're being disciplined with money, you have to avoid certain things. As you said, you're hanging out with friends because
just
to impress. Sometimes, we ladies, there's something that we want to feel among. And I found a business not as much. I want to feel among, and I want to show them that yes, me too. I'm not in business, so they can call on me for anything you want to do. But that means looking at that little savings will help you save a lot, even if it's small though.
And some people, the moment they get a little profit, bam, they change phone. Phone for what? I wonder, like, you have a lot of things, the necessary things you need for your business, but the main thing they are going to do is just to change their phone.
That is you're looking at the life now in this life.
Yes, but like somebody that is using, for example, there's a friend that is using maybe 12. Then she'll be like, the moment she get money, she's going to change her phone. I said, what's wrong with your phone? Your phone is working perfectly. There's enough space. The camera is clear. You can just make money with that phone you're using.
Yes.
Then improve your business with the money that you want to buy the phone with.
But that is it. So no matter, like, just save.
No matter how
don't be. Even if you got 5,000 a day, remove 1,000 naira and save. It's going to we say it's for a sunny day, right? Or a rainy day. Okay, is it better to save, reinvest, or enjoy the money, and why? Even though you started telling us the reasons, is it better for you to save, reinvest, or enjoy the money? Reinvest.
Yes.
Okay.
If I save the money, then I'll use the money to invest into my business.
Okay.
Like, for example, I used to order for packaging items from Kano. And I have to save money for that. If I save the money, then I'll send it to my vendor. She will bring the product to me and the items that I need. So if I get an order that I must use the packaging items, I don't have to buy it in the market, and it's cheaper there. So I'll be getting a lot of profit from it rather than going to the market and buy it.
All right. Okay, how can young women overcome fear or self-doubt when starting something new? For instance, you said you were a baker, then you were not actually scared of anything because your sister was already into it. Then how should they overcome that fear of starting something new? Maybe a business, maybe it's cream, maybe nails and stuff, all this business. How do they tend to overcome that fear?
By believing that they can do it. That's the number one thing.
Just believing that you can do it.
Yes, and don't give up.
Don't
matter the
give
struggle,
up.
the stress, the challenges you face.
Okay.
Don't give up.
Okay, lastly then, if you could give one powerful advice to any lady listening to us out there, what would it be? One powerful advice.
just have the mindset of not relying on anybody and don't give up, like I said earlier, and also believe in yourself that yes, I can do it. That will lead to your success. And also having a supportive cycle, and also advertising your business. If you're into business, advertise your business no matter the place you are or whatever you're doing. Don't be like scared of that business, or no, don't be scared of the place or the environment. Just advertise your business and let it be.
In all that you said, one thing that caught my attention here is that you shouldn't give up in whatsoever you are going to do. You have to tell your mind that, yeah, I'm going to do this and I will do this no matter what. Having that thing in you will make you to succeed. Okay, our dearest viewer out there, you're on to Ask TV and our program Ladies Moment. And we've actually come to the end of our program. You shall stay with us next week for another interesting episode of our program Ladies Moment. As we always say in our program, when you see something, say something, because of course it is festive period. From me, Farida Haq, I will say to have a nice day. And you?
Bye-bye.
Banda yashi da zaizayar ƙasa ya jibge, wadda a cikin shekarun nan ke barazanar shaƙe gudanar ruwa a kogin Benue. Masunta na fama da raguwar